This is one of the Hebrews' children. Then said his sister to Pharaoh's daughter, shall I go and call to thee a nurse of the Hebrew woman? Then that she may nurse the child for thee. And Pharaoh's daughter said to her, go. And the maid went out and called the child's mother. And Pharaoh's daughter said unto her, take this child away, and the nurse it for me. And I will give thee thy wages. And the woman took the child and nursed it.
Let's stop right there. What of God's already blessed you. Amen. Now I want you to do this thing that y'all don't like to do is pay attention today. Amen. I need you to pay attention. Amen. So take it to this neighbor. Let's pay attention today. Because you're going to miss this if you don't pay attention. I'm convinced. If you're looking for a title, I'm convinced the title is, it don't matter how it started. It only matters how it ends. It don't matter how it started. The only thing that matters is how it ends. I'm going to do my best not to, because I know they don't like to read, amen. So I'm going to do my best for the ones who don't like to read and know their backstory, because y'all don't come to Bible study, amen. But for the ones who come to Bible study, we're talking about Moses' mother. Pharaoh came down and he gave a commandment, says, I want to kill all the boys because I'm jealous. I don't want what's going to happen and I'll lose control. So I'm going to stop right there and say, take a neighbor, the enemy already plotted to destroy you. And because the enemy has already plotted to destroy us before we was even put on this earth, God seemed fit. Take it back. What a single mother say. Raise one of your hand. Have you raised your child by yourself? Raise your hand. You didn't have the help. Thank you. Well, the kids that was parentless. They didn't have their mother or their father. They had one, but they didn't have the other. If we're not, if we're not careful, we'll walk in a life of bitterness. Because things didn't happen the way we wanted to happen. Moses' mother had a son and protected her son for 3 months until she couldn't protect him no more. Now I believe this here, that I believe this Moses' mother was a praying woman. I believe she was a praising woman. And the reason why I say that, because for 3 months, every single day she had to hide our child in the bushes. And every day she counted on joy that my child is still here. It doesn't matter how hard it was, but the fact that my child is still here, you got a reason to give God praise for that. So my child is still here, and I'm trying my best to hide this child, but something told me to sow a seed. What do you do when the seed is bigger than you? When the thing that God tells you to surrender, it goes against your emotions. Because your feelings is involved. Most women who raising a child without a father have a different attachment to the child. What a woman who raised these boys. Because it's different because he's not just, if you're not careful enough, he become your man. You treat him like your man because that's all you got. It's the only man that was always been there for you. So you do everything you can to protect him. You want him to be the best. You don't want him to be a product of his father. So whatever I got to do to keep him, I'm going to do to keep him. Because I don't want the world to define him as, I know who your daddy is. And we have to be honest here, sometimes we so have so many issues with the daddy, we do our best trying to hide the DNA of him. But not knowing, because as much as we don't like him, it's still his seed. He ain't always been a bad person. He ain't always been ratchet. He ain't always been this and he ain't always been that because you liked him. Now the story don't really talk too much about the father. And I asked myself, why? Many times, even me, I question why. And sometimes God says, I can't be a father for you until I get to the place where all you know is me. Why, Apostle? Because fathers give you your what? Bible study folks said, fathers give you your what? That's all good. Fathers give you your name. Fathers give you your, can we say identity? Even Jesus said, ain't your father the carpenter? People define you based on who your father is. But God knew how to move some things around. And sometimes the prophets, a lot of us ordained folks, called folks, even the chosen folks, has a background that will hurt a proud parent. Because I didn't go in the way the world wanted me to go. I didn't do what they wanted me to do. If I be honest, I don't qualify. Moses didn't qualify to be the Pharaohs be treated as on the platform he was in. Because realistically, he's supposed to be a servant. Realistically, he's supposed to be a slave. Some of your credentials, you're not supposed to be where you're at. Some of y'all got some rap sheets. Oh, y'all know what that is. Come on. Y'all know what rap sheets is. You got a background that folks knew who you used to be. That's right. They wouldn't acknowledge who you are. But sometimes either God's going to hide who you used to be so folks can understand who you are now. And some folks will judge you for based on your past, not on who you are. That's right. It don't matter who my father was. It don't matter how I got to the castle, but I made it through it. It don't matter how I got to the throne, but I made it to the throne. It don't matter, Apostle. Sometimes God got to do things in a way that I'm comfortable. Sometimes, that's my favorite song, you got to lose. Sometimes I got to go without to gain. How? You can say that. Because God was setting Moses the whole time to do something bigger than himself. It's amazing how his mother had to put him in the river, right? Didn't he put him in the river? What a big read about. Didn't the mother have to put him in the river?
In the basket.
Didn't the mother have to put him? Didn't it? Didn't it? Elder, didn't he have to put him in the? And they were all the way Moses got from the Pharaoh back in the day, he had to cross the something about the sea. Something about the water that separates stuff.